Hey, how's it going? This is Minister Gold. This is a mix-up tutorial on how to keep track of the total number of viewers that you have rated each person that you've ever rated with, and how much uh, raters have rated you with. Um, the reason why I keep track of this is for a few reasons. One is because it could help me decide who I want to raid. Because if I see a bunch of people on and I want to rate both of them and I'm not sure, I can look at the number of times one of them is rated to me, as far as the total number of viewers they've ever like sent me, and how many I've sent them, and based off of that, go like, oh, okay, you know what? This person rated me a lot, but I don't rate them so much, so let me rate them. So it can help guide raid decisions based off of just what numbers you have saved for them for when they've rated. But yeah, basically to just guide raid decisions and just keep track of like some stats on how much each person rates you and how much you've rated each person. So this is information that Mix It Up and Twitch they don't really provide us, and now you have a way to record it on a regular basis every stream. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these. If you'd like to talk with me on Twitch, Mix It Up, gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/ministergold. All right, so first of all, the version of Mix It Up that we're on is 1.3.0.5. And now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to currency. We're going to create two currencies. Okay. I've called these currencies rate in and rate out. So rate in, as the name implies, is for any raiders who have come in to your stream, and rate out is for when you are raiding out to someone else's stream. And so for both of these, when you create them, you will disable the acquire rate because we're going to add it for when they raid into us, and also for raid out, same thing. You want to keep it disabled because we're going to update it when we raid out to somebody. Okay. So after you create those two currencies, and it's going to ask if you want to auto create all of these commands, and just say yes. We're also going to add a new command for rate in, rate out, as well as edit one of them. We'll click on the menu in the top left, go to commands. I'm going to show you rate in first. What we do with rate in will be very similar to what we do with rate out. Okay. I'm going to go to add rate in. I set the permissions to, well, I think by default it's moderator, but I would set it to, you can just set it to streamer and moderator. Although if it's good for the moderator, it's good for the streamer as well. If you want it to be for the streamer, then update it accordingly. But I think if you're gonna have your bot run it, then you'll have to actually have actually have it set to at least moderator permissions. Okay, so I'm disabling the chat message. That's the only thing that I'm changing with that. So I'm disabling the chat message. I don't want to show everybody that like, hey, we've rated this person this many times. I just want to what I want to do here is also we'll disable the must be present part just in case that prevents us from adding it. And it comes with target username. You can keep it at that, and then for amount two, it should say $arg2 text, and this should say add to specific user. And that's it. That's how we're editing this command. I'll show you later where to use it and just save it. And then I made a new command called rate in check. And this is set for the streamer and the moderator. This is a very simple command. It's going to be a chat message. And yeah, just when you use the command, you'll go like exclamation point rate in check, and I can go like Seth the Hex. That'll tell me how many people they rated in with. Who else has rated me? I don't know. But what I could go do is go top raters. This will give you my top 10 raters. Okay, so I also have Mori the Magpie and Alahobia and Psycho Samurai. So what I could go is I could go like raid in check Vlakados. And there you go. It has that he's rated me with 6 viewers. I just implemented this, so the numbers will go up. But yeah, I have small numbers right now since I just started it. So yeah, arg1 $arg1 text, where arg1 text will be the username, has rated with cumulative total of target user rate-in viewers. It'll grab the amount of viewers for that username and output it to the chat. And since I talked about top raters, let me show you that as well. I have a command for top rated and top raters, and rated will be very similar. So top 10 raters colon $ top 10 rate in. And if you want it to be more than 10, you can make it like 20, you can make it like 100. If you want it to be the top 5, you set it to 5, whatever number you want, you can set that number to it. Okay, and that's how we get the top 10 raters. And for rated, it'll be very similar, but it'll just be top 10 rate out, $ top 10 rate out, assuming you called your currency the same thing that I did. Okay, so those are the commands we created. Rate out check was changed similarly, and add rate out was changed similar to add rate in. So I am not going to show you that again. Just know that it's changed in the same way. All right, so next, let me show you where I'm using these. As far as where I'm using the add rate in, go to events, go to Twitch, go to Twitch channel rated, and we're going to use a command here. There's a command action. So go to the drop down, go to command and add it. Make sure set the run command, set this to your chat with the command type, and then add rate in. And then the first argument will be $latest raid user display name. So that'll get the last person who just rated you, space $raid viewer count, and get the number of viewers they rated you with. And now it's going to take that username, take the viewers, and add that to their rate-in currency. And so that'll update how many viewers they've rated you with. And every time they raid you, it'll keep updating that number. Okay. Now, as far as where we're using add raid out. So I have a raid command, and that raid command saves a special identifier, which is a raid target, is what I call it, which just takes the argument that we pass to raid. And here's the raid action. My point for showing you this is not to show you my raid command, by the way. I'm just telling you what this command does. So yeah, this will trigger the Twitch raid command by supplying it the raid target. And then at the very end here, we have add raid out. So we have the raid target now. So we're supplying the $raid target as the first argument to, oh, actually this should be add, instead of add all raid out, it should just be add raid out. Let me find that real quick. Add raid out. Okay. So yeah, so take the raid targets, and then stream, $stream viewer count is a built-in special identifier to mix it up, and that's going to get the total number of viewers you have right now. Okay, and it's going to add that this amount to this user in your raid out currency, and that's how you keep track of how many viewers total you have rated any given streamer with. Now, one thing I want to note is putting it in this command is not ideal, because what that means is it triggers when we use the raid command, as opposed to when we have left the stream. The raid has already finished. Now, the reason why I didn't put it in the Twitch channel outgoing raid completed is because I don't know if it still has access to the total number of viewers in your stream at the time. That's something I have to test. You can also test it yourself and try adding the number of viewers you have to the raid out command and outgoing raid completed. See if it works. If it doesn't, then don't put it there. Put it where I put it before, which is inside the raid command. which I use to rate out with. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That is how you keep track of how many people, how many viewers any given streamer has rated you with, and that's to keep track of how many total viewers you've rated anybody that you have ever rated with or rated into. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these. If you have any questions, if you want to talk with me about Mix It Up, about Twitch, gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/MiniatureGold. All right, see ya. Thank you.